Greetings from Collegedunia. I would like to inform our viewers that Dr. Keshav N Nandurkar sir is the principal of KK Wagah Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nashik. He has an experience of over 30 years and has won various accolades throughout his career. We are truly delighted to have him on our leadership series, Thoughtful Leaders. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So, sir, as the principal of KK Wagah, can you throw some light on its genesis? What was the idea behind the establishment of this institute?
Yeah, sure. This KK Wagah Education Society was actually started in 1970 by late Karmavir Kakasaheb Wagah. And he started with a small school. That school was for girl students in the rural area. So in those days, when the girls were not allowed to go to another place for higher studies, he started the school so that the girls can get education at that particular place. And that was a very humble beginning of this KK Wagah Education Society, which is now celebrating the Golden Jubilee year. That is the 50th year. Then in 1983, when unaided colleges were allowed, we started with the Polytechnic first. And in 1984, our Engineering Institute was established. Again, it was established in the rural area. The idea was to empower the rural youth because they were not getting opportunity for technical education. As you might be knowing that in those days in Maharashtra, there were only 4 government-aided colleges. So it was very competitive for the people to get into those colleges, and some of them were going to other states where there were some unaided colleges allowed. So when the government allowed unaided colleges in Maharashtra, we started this engineering college in 1984. Of course, there were only 3 branches at that time. But now we have grown. We have now 9 branches of UG, 4 branches of PG, that is ME. We also have MEA plus MCA program, and we are also running PhD program. And I'm really glad to share with you that 15 candidates have completed their PhD from this college. So that is the actually brief history of KK Wagah Education Society. Now, besides engineering and polytechnic, we also have other colleges. We have started agriculture colleges. We have started education college. Then there is a nursing college. We have some schools affiliated to our state board, affiliated to CBSE. Then we have our traditional arts, science, commerce college. So there are around 35 colleges now. More than 20,000 students are studying at KK Wagah Education Society. And in our college itself, there are more than 4,000 students in engineering. So that is the background of our institute.
That's really great to know, sir. And congratulations for your Golden Jubilee, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
So, sir, you have been in various leadership roles. What is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
Yeah, okay. That's a very nice question. I have been in the leadership position for last 16 years as a principal of this prestigious institute. And I'm also a part of board of board of directors of KK Wagah Education Society. So for last around 10 years, I'm a member of that also, which is running all these institutes, that society. And at university level also, I have played some leadership role. That this is my second term as chairman of board of studies under production and industrial engineering board. So earlier also 5 years I was chairman, then I was a member, then again I have become a chairman of that. So for around last 20 years, I have been representing this college at university level. So these are some of the roles which I have been doing. Now at the college, of course, if you ask about my leadership style, I'll say that it is something democratic and very participative type of leadership. Because I believe in people. Our people are really dedicated employees. We have around 400 employees here, 200 plus teaching staff and 200 non-teaching staff. So they all are working very selflessly for this particular education society. And I believe in motivating them, basically. So we select the proper person for the activity and then we delegate the authority to them. So whatever activity is to be completed, we give them full authority so that they can take the decisions and complete. Of course, I am always there to help them, guide them, and then we carry out the activities. I'm really glad to share with you that we have taken up some very much challenges that yes, the other colleges might not have done that, but that we try to do. And this feedback I got from some companies that yes, when they approach another college, the college refused to do that training program, but we said yes, we will do that. And then we conducted training for industries also. So that type of activities I'm doing, of course, with my colleagues and employees all over here. And they are helping me in that. They trust me, they believe in me, and then they do whatever is told to them. That is something very positive about this thing. And of course, we regularly motivate them. We appreciate their efforts, whatever they have done. Even if a small thing they have done, we appreciate that. Publicly, we recognize that. We put it in our newsletter, we put it on our website. then we go to their place and felicitate them. So that way they get motivated that yes, we are also a part of KK Wagah family and we have to do that. So these are some of the things which we are actually doing at our place. And along with the candidates or along with the employees, we are trying to march forward, and whatever objectives our management has set up, we are trying to do that. And so far I have received very good feedback from the people that yes, this is a type of thing which we look forward, and we will be with you whenever the activities are to be done. So I think that is the simple philosophy, very simple philosophy, that involve everyone, motivate them and take them along with you, so that whatever objectives you set up, they will do it in a right spirit.
Rightly said, sir. Sir, amidst this lockdown, what are your plans for the incoming batch in terms of induction and classes?
Yeah, this is actually a very relevant question now, because we are all in the COVID situation now, and it is a very difficult situation. Suddenly, in the month of March, the lockdown was declared, and we had some problems. As everyone had problem, we also had some problem, because there was some curriculum to be completed, and we tried to do it in the online mode. So from March to May, we did a lot of online activities, and we completed that syllabus. Now from July 1st, we have already started the new semester. We have started online courses for the students in the July. Now, as far as the new batch is coming, the admissions are not yet started, because the first year admissions are still pending. We don't know whether it will be done through CET or it will be based on the 12th science marks or something like that. The decision is still pending. But whenever the batch comes, we have two plans. That is, if fortunately we get a situation that people can come and join the classes, we will be really happy to welcome them. And of course, it is very good for us to teach in the class. But suppose it is not possible, then we also have a plan of conducting online sessions for them. And that plan is also ready, and then we will be conducting online sessions. As far as the induction is concerned, last year we had a very good induction program. Now AICT is also insisting that you should have 2 weeks of induction program. And last year we did it physically in a very nice fashion. And all the new coming students, we had last year around 840 students coming in. Now this year we will be having 900 students coming in for the first year, because we got 2 more branches from AICT this year. So more people will be coming in, and we will be glad to receive them. They are coming from different parts of the states. Mainly they are from Maharashtra, and some of the people, they are coming from the All India quota, that is through JEE they are coming. So they need some induction actually to mix up with this and to know the culture of Nashik and how the college is working. So in the induction program, generally we make them familiar to the culture of KK Wagah. We introduce them to the people who are the authorities in case where they have to go. If suppose they have a problem where to go, then we also tell them what are the facilities in the city. That is, where is the hospital where you can go and talk to people. Then if you want to get some certificates or something, then where the people will be available. All those things we try to guide them and help them in whatever way, so that their stay will be comfortable. We have the hostels also. We have boys hostel, girls hostel, and there are so many students staying in that. So we also arrange some programs for them, so that they will be familiar with the situation and they will get acquainted to this thing. Because initially many times the people feel homesick, so they are coming from different parts, and maybe for the first time they are leaving their home and then coming over here. So we have to make them comfortable. And now if it is not physically possible, we'll definitely do something in the online mode, and then we will try to make them familiar with our culture. And I'm sure that maybe probably next semester they will be physically coming here. We will again repeat the induction program and make them comfortable in our campus. That is our plan.
That's really good to know, sir. Yeah. Sir, with the competition so high, how do you guide your students in this competitive scenario?
Yeah, that is really true. The competition is really everywhere. It is there. And for engineering also, definitely it is there. And day by day, we find that the job market is also shrinking, and then the students have to do a lot of efforts. But at our place, we are really fortunate to get good students. Means our input, if you compare to other colleges, especially in Nashik, we are ranked number 1, and we get very good students. So we try to mold them. And as you said rightly, we try to guide them, because right from the first year, we have to guide them to the final year, and then they can achieve their objective, whatever they want to do. Now, the only objective may not be to get a job, but of course, majority of the students, they try for a job. Then some of them, they try for higher studies, and some of them, they start their own business. So we are encouraging in all these 3 areas. So first, coming for the job, we have a very specific program prepared from the first year to final year. So we start with the first year, we try to introduce them that what are the opportunities, how to go about, and then which are the companies coming over here, what are their criteria, so how they will have to prepare themselves for that particular placement, because placement will not happen unless they are ready for that. So we have to make ready for them. Then in the second year, we again arrange some personality development programs. In the third year, we give them some mock tests and activities. And in the final year, we prepare them company-specific training. That is, suppose TCS is coming for interview, then what will be the way of conducting their exam and interview? So we could train for them. Then generally, whatever the common requirements, say programming or coding is a requirement, aptitude is a requirement. So we conduct a lot of aptitude tests, coding tests, and then we try to train them so that they will be ready for the job market. Now, as far as the higher studies are concerned, many of our students have gone abroad. So they appear for the examination, TOEFL and GRE. So we started both the centers here because earlier these centers were in either Pune or Mumbai, and they had to travel and then appear for the exam. So our college was the first college to start these two centers. We started GRE as well as TOEFL center. We also train them so they can appear for the exam in Nashik, in our college itself, and then they can appear. And whatever help they require, maybe transcripts or recommendations or any other thing, whatever they require, we try to help them in getting the admissions. And I'm really glad that thousands of our students are in USA. And even we conducted our alumni meet in USA. 3 meets we conducted in USA. So that many number of students are going abroad. They are doing very well. They complete their higher studies and probably they settle there. Very few people come back, but we try to guide them in doing that. And the third aspect of this career is the entrepreneurship. That is, they want to do their own business or join the family business. So for them also, we have a very active EDP cell, what we call Entrepreneurship Development Cell. And through that cell, we organize so many programs. And the best part of that is that we have around 500 plus our own alumni who are entrepreneurs or they are having their own business. So we call them here and we ask them to be the mentor of the new students. So those who want to get into business, these people are the right people who can tell them how the business should be started, what are the activities to be done, what are the difficulties, how to overcome the initial fear, and all those things. They are guided by our own alumni who are into business. So that is a very positive sign. And some of the people are doing that. I can really share with you that the people who joined their family business, they have expanded it like anything. So 3-4 times they have expanded the business which their father or grandfather has started. So that type of feedback we are getting from the students. And they are again coming back and guiding the new students, those who want to do. Now there are some activities like TCS is guiding some students to take up the startup activity. So under that also we are encouraging students. They can work for 1 year in that TCS center. They are guided to start their own software company or any this thing. And some people have started that business also. So on all the 3 fronts of career, we are guiding them throughout the first year to final year. And I hope they are doing very well because the feedback, whatever we are getting from the students is really very encouraging. And I think that is a compliment to our college and what we are doing.
That's really great to know, sir. Sir, you spoke about the higher education. So what do you think are some of the biggest challenges for higher education in India and how this NEP will impact the Indian education system?
Yeah. There will be a lot of changes happening with the introduction of NEP. Of course, it will take some time for implementation, but the major points which I find is the first, structure what they have made, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. So that will be a very changing structure. Of course, the years will remain same, but right from the childhood till the 12th standard, this structure will be different and then they will have to work in that. After 12th standard, that is the input for our college. So after 12th standard, they will be coming to the higher education institutes. Now, what the NEP says that after some time, these colleges will be degree granting colleges. They will be all autonomous colleges. And the best part of that is it will be a multidisciplinary type of college. So I think that will be a very important change which will be happening in higher education. Because today what happens when a student comes to engineering, we have a very structured syllabus. That is, they have to complete the 40 courses. So generally 10 courses per year. And in 4 years, they complete the 40 courses. And unless they do it, they don't get the degree. So that is what is the system today. But if this multidisciplinary system is there, there will be a lot of flexibility. And suppose I am studying engineering, but I also want to study literature. I want to study history. Then I can get the credits out of that and then add to my engineering degree and I can get a degree. Then there is also a provision, what they call it as academic bank of credit. I think that is a very important step in this, that whatever credits you can collect from other institutes, of course recognized institute, that will be granted or that will be taken into account. and once the credits are completed, you will be getting degree. Then they have also provided the exit options. That is, after 1 year, you can complete the certificate. Then after 2 years, diploma. 3rd year, you will get a degree. And 4 years, you can get a research degree. I think that is a very good provision made in NEP. And if it is done, many students will be benefited, because today what happens if they leave after 1 year, then they don't have any option. They have to again start a new course from first year. So that is a loss for them for 1 year or something. But that loss will be avoided, and they can start, or they can use this credit and go for this thing. Second part is that they can come back again, because many times students, they leave and then see, if the time is elapsed, they cannot join back. But in this system, they can come back again, complete this thing, and maybe get degree or something like that. And the best part which I find is the research for this thing, funding. So NRF, they are formed, and currently the challenge is that we are not getting much funding for research. So that is something, especially for the unaided colleges, we are not getting. We want to do something, but we are not getting. So if this particular foundation is done, they will be giving funding based on merit. That is what they are saying. So if the proposal is having merit, then you can be getting funding, whether you are in unaided or you are in a government institute, you will be getting that. So I think that will be a great advantage to institutes like us, that we will get research funding, and those who are willing to do research will be getting encouragement, and definitely they can do the research in the cutting edge areas, and that will be beneficial to the country also. So I think that will be a major impact. And as far as challenges you are saying, the most important challenge now we are facing is to get good quality teachers. So that is an important point related to higher education now. Unfortunately, we don't find very meritorious students, even from our college, that they want to become a teacher. So that is a problem which we are facing now. And how to attract good students or meritorious students to the teaching fraternity, that is a major challenge. Once they come into that, then how to train them? Because if a person has, say, even if he has a PhD, and he comes back and joins as a teacher, he doesn't know how to teach, or what are the theories behind teaching learning. So that should be told to them. And I think that is also a part of this NEP, that whoever is doing PhD, he will have to take some classes, and he will have to do some teaching assignments while doing the PhD. That is a good part of that, because he will get some flavor as to, after PhD, if I want to join teaching, then what kind of teaching is to be done, how learning happens, how people learn. So if they know that, then probably it will be a better teacher. And that is what is a challenge which we are facing. And probably in the coming period, we may overcome that. We may get more people attracted towards that. And if they come with preparation, I think we can teach our students in a better way. And the students are generally the asset of the country. So they will be the future of the country. And if they are taught well, then probably they will stay in our country itself, will not go to other countries for higher education. They may prefer India as a higher destination. Even people from outside will come to India. That is what we are expecting, that we should be a education guru or education hub in the coming period. And I hope that will happen, and people from other countries will come to our country for higher education.
Rightly said, sir. Sir, what do you think are the USPs of your institute?
Yes, that is actually a very important question. And I have been associated with this institute for last 30 years. I started as a lecturer, and then gradually I became assistant professor, head of the department for production engineering department, because I belong to production engineering. And then for last 16 years, I have been the principal of this institute. The basic feature of this is the very high quality of teaching, learning, practice, whatever we are doing. That is, I think, the most important USP of our college. We have a very good retention ratio for the teaching staff. And I can tell you that around 50% of our staff, teaching staff members, are with us for last 20 years, 25 years, and some of them have completed 30 years. So that is something very positive sign of this college, that people are retained for quite a long time. And that credit, of course, goes to the management, that they have framed the policy in such a way that people are retained with this. That is our strong USP, because these teachers are so experienced, and they have a lot of industry connects and all those things. And they are very good in their subjects. They have completed PhD and all those things. So they teach in a better fashion. So I think no other college in our area can match this type of USP, that this type of teaching learning, whatever we are conducting. And because of this teaching learning, we got accreditation. From MBA, we got it 3 times. So 3 times accredited. Very few colleges are there in Maharashtra. Our college is one of them. We also got accredited by NAC with grade A. And another important feature of our college is a very good industry connect. So if you see the survey that was carried out by AICT along with CII is a very popular industry body. So AICT and CII, they conducted a survey, and every year they are doing it. And last 3 years, we were placed in the platinum category. So that is based on how far you are connected with the industry. So they check every parameter, that how you are interacting with the industries, how many people from industry are coming to you, and even every details are checked in that survey. That it is not that you can give any name and then they can verify with the person from the industry. So that way they have connected with us, and they found that our college is having very good industry interaction. So for an academic institute, that is very important, and of course that is helping our students in many ways. That is, they get internship, they get projects, they get jobs, then they want to do any other research, joint research, they get help from the industries, and everything happens. Then we invite so many people to our college. Every department invites one industry speaker every week. So that way, over a year, we get around 300 people coming to our institute and talking to people. So that is a very good industry connect. And I think that is also one of our important USP, because for an engineering institute, industry connect is very important, and that we have achieved, and we'll continue with that.
Rightly said, sir. Sir, what are your expectations from the students who are going to be the part of KK Wagah family from this year onwards?
Yeah. That is really, we have as a KK Wagah, we have a culture. We call it as a KK Wagah family, and we have certain culture. So we expect that the students who are coming should be familiar with this culture. So as I mentioned earlier, the induction program is one of the activity where they know what are the activities, who are the people, how they are working. And our system is very open, means our staff members, I can proudly tell you that they are very open, including myself. The students can approach anytime, they can approach to any staff member, and for any problem. It is not only academic, any sort of problem, they can talk to the people. We also have a formal mentor system. That is, there is one mentor for around 15 to 20 students, and they have regular meeting with the concerned students, and the mentor continues for all 4 years. So he knows that 20 students very well, their family background, their problems, their issues, their best parts, and everything they know. So they guide the students accordingly. So if there is any weakness, then they try to overcome that. If the strength is found, and how to enhance that strength, in which area that student should go, everything is done by the mentor. And if they require any help, definitely they can approach any of the authority, and that sort of very open nature is there in this thing. So I expect that the students who are coming, they must become familiar to this, and they should take part of that. Other thing is that we have very good infrastructure. We also give a lot of opportunities. There almost every week there is some activity going on. So we expect that the students who are coming, they should take part in these activities. Academics, of course, they have to attend the lectures and practicals and everything. University specifies 75%, but I expect that they should attend all 100%. If not possible, at least 90% they should attend. Why I am saying this is because if they attend, then they don't have to do anything else. We are very careful on say conducting the syllabus, conducting the lectures, practicals, very seriously we do, and we monitor our teachers that yes, they have to do it seriously. So if the students are doing it seriously, they will find it very easy. Passing the exam should not be a problem for the students, but how to score good marks, that will be the issue only. So failing will not be an issue, and that is what is happening. The students are getting advantage of that. Teachers are very good, so they should attend all the classes, practicals. Now once academics is done, then there are so many opportunities. We have a very good gymnasium, there are so many sports facilities, indoor outdoor sports. Then every year we have cultural activities, so those who are interested in that, they can do that. Every department has some club activities, so they have a student club, and then they can participate in that. Now when the students join these clubs, they get lot of opportunities, like they can arrange a program, then they can do the finances, they can decide how the activities to be done, invite some speaker, then conduct the entire program. Everything is done by the students, so they get the opportunity to learn different skills, life skills, what we call today. So I expect that the students should come here, they should take part, take the advantage of our infrastructure, learn something good from the engineering, as well as participate in all the other activities, so that their personality will be groomed, and that will help them to be very confident when they go into the market, and when they face the challenges, they will be really very confident, and they can face the challenges in a right way, and they can make a good career, because all these things are helpful to them in their career. So I expect that they should participate in all the activities and take advantage, that whatever is made available by the management, by the college, they should take advantage of the facilities and grow further.
That's really great to know, sir. Sir, at last, what would be your suggestion or message who are aspiring to join your prestigious institute?
Yeah, so that there will be many students. I know that because almost every day I'm getting some call, or some people are coming and asking about the admission procedure and how to join the institute. And so many people are interested. And that is really good. That is very heartening for us that so many people are interested in joining this institute. But one issue what I find, and I would like to suggest the students before joining this institute, is they should have some type of aptitude analysis done. That yes, really, what is your aptitude, whether you want to do your engineering. That is fine. If they want to do the engineering, then the next question comes that which branch I should select. And many times in the admission period, we have a lot of discussions. We have many parents coming with their wards, and then they are discussing about this branch, that branch, and all. But generally, they go by market perception, and then they decide a branch based on that without thinking about the aptitude of the candidate. So I think that they should take up first. That only because somebody has done good in software, I'll not be able to do that. Type of attitude should not be there. What is our real liking, what I want to do, and then whether it matches with my this thing, that they should check. This market perception, sometimes it creates a very wrong impression, because sometimes I get people they're saying that the chemical, how I can join chemical is not a good branch. But how you have decided that it is not a good branch? And when you ask this question, then there is no answer actually, because somebody has said that the chemical is not a good branch. Then when we tell them, and I have experienced this personally, I have experienced and told people that yes, these are the features of chemical engineering. Then you speak to our past alumni who are doing, then some of them have gone to Europe for higher studies, some of them are working in Middle East, and they're getting very good salary. Then they realize that yes, there is something in the branch like chemical also that they didn't know earlier. So I think they should find out the information and then get into the institute or select the branch. Now, because of this pandemic, if they cannot physically come to the college, I would suggest that they can check our website. A lot of information is available. They can talk to our past students, they can talk to our teachers, and we have counselors over here. Their information is also available on the website, so they can talk one-to-one, try to know about the branch. Now, suppose new branches we are introducing this year. One is robotics and automation, and second is artificial intelligence. So people may not know that. So they should find out what is the scope, because we know that there is a great scope in the future for artificial intelligence, but many of the parents may not know. So they are with a traditional mindset that will go for mechanical or computer or something like that. So we don't know what is the new branch, but this new branch is going to give them a lot of opportunities in the future, because they will be completing the course after 4 years. And that time, these two branches will be really a very demanding branches. So that somebody has to tell them, and we are here to tell them. So if they want any information, then definitely they should be in touch with our counselors and get information, and then try to join the course. The second part, what I would like to tell them is there is a difference between 12th standard examination and the engineering examination, because in 12th standard, it is a yearly pattern, and they have to appear the examination in February or March, and that based on that result is declared. But here in engineering, what happens, we are in a semester pattern. So there is an examination at the end of every semester, then there is a mid-sem examination conducted by the university, then there are some assessments conducted by the college itself. So a lot of assessment goes on, and that is something they are not familiar to that. So in the first year, they may get this thing that kya ho raha hai, means that they will be a little bit in a puzzle. So they have to be ready for that. Then there are some departments where there is a lot of field work. Like in civil engineering, we ask them to go and do the survey. We have to ask them to do the study of some this thing, then carry out some surveys and do the designing, go to the field and observe what is happening. So you must be ready for that. So it is not only a bookish type of thing that you have to sit in your hall and drawing hall and write only the papers. No, this is a professional course, and you have to be ready for this field work, and you have to be physically, mentally ready for that. So that is something we expect from the students. And my suggestion to them, that if you want to do engineering, definitely engineering has a very good prospect, because a lot of surveys I have studied now, and they say that the most employable people are the engineers. So engineers will be getting the good jobs. So engineering, definitely they can select as a career. And if they want to do, then branches hardly matters. If you do really well in your branch, then definitely you have a good career. So my suggestion to everyone will be to be very confident and to get involved in whatever studies you do. If you do that, nothing can stop you. That will be the bright career for you.
Rightly said, sir. Sir, this discussion was really insightful. I'm sure viewers will learn a lot from this. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.